Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Y'all, we back from examining Kenneka Jenkins case. Y'all, welcome back. Welcome back to the Real Deal Funny Anthony Grandma Lanita reaction channel. And y'all, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. If you haven't got your membership, please do. I want to thank y'all and let y'all know I appreciate everything y'all do. The laughter, the fun, the seriousness, and everything in the 2025 year. I want to get into everything that we talked about for this week. Talking about the Kenneka Jenkins, re-examining what's going on in the Kenneka Jenkins mom series. Okay. As you know, we covered Bree, we covered the mother when she did her interview, and we also covered the activist this week, along with other things. Now, y'all, this is for entertainment, criticism, community purposes. These are my opinions and not necessarily facts. Okay. Going back to the things that interest me the most that I covered this week was Bree. I'm not blaming her, but she was one of the person that had me tripping, because I would wonder why she stayed away from the hotel for the longest. I don't know, was she sitting in the car? Did she drive anywhere? Did she go off somewhere and came back? Was she just sitting in somebody's car? You know what I mean? Doing her thing. I don't know what she was doing, but she the one that had the key to Kenneka mother's car. Okay. Also, we dived into what Bree think. Bree mentioned that she asked Maya and Monifa, where's Kenneka? So that'll make her concerned, because Kenneka, she see Monifa and Shamaya, but she don't see Kenneka, and they told her that she drunk somewhere. That's what they told her, that she was drunk somewhere. And that's not a good answer, especially when you know you told the mom that you dropped her off in the front lobby. And now, since they told Bree she's somewhere drunk, that make me think that Kenneka got off the floor and went down the elevator. She never was sitting on the floor. That make me think that she left the part on her own and went out. But after they put her outside the door, she got up out the floor. I apologize. She got up out the floor and got on the elevator. If the girl's gonna say that she drunk somewhere, okay, cause that don't sound nice. That's what Bree said they said. And another thing bothered me with that was it's almost like they didn't put her outside the door. It's like they didn't seen Kenneka. Look like the way they talk, the way Bree asked the question is if Kenneka just, and the way they answered the question, it's like she left out the room. She went somewhere. We don't know where she went. And that's not that's not being considerate, especially when she brought y'all to the party. If it wasn't for her, I don't know how else y'all gonna get out there. But I'm just saying. Okay, so we visit Bree when she was interviewed by BET, and she was saying the last thing that Bree mentioned was they went to find. They tried to find Kenneka, and the manager wanted them out the hall and all that kind of stuff. But they was looking for their friend. Another thing bothered me with Bree Bree when she said, "I know she ain't just walking that freezer." How do Bree Bree know she ain't just walking to that freezer? You know what I mean? These are the people that I always has questions about in the Kenneka Jenkins case. Also, we watched the mother. She was interviewed by the radio station. Remember? And what disturbed me in that video was they didn't acknowledge Lenora. When they said when the radio personnel, the lady said, asked Miss Teresa, said, who you what daughter you talking about? She said, my other daughter, Lenora. And I thought that was Lenora sitting right there. I'm looking at a girl look like Favor Lenora right there. I don't know if that's her or who that girl was sitting right there. Was that a cousin? Who was that? But y'all said that was Lenora. But when Miss Teresa and the radio personality people was talking, personnel people was speaking, they act like they didn't see Lenora, that Lenora was sitting right there. Can she speak for herself? If that Lenora, but y'all say it is, but I don't know. It's just the conversation and how they didn't acknowledge Lenora, why she can't speak for herself. If that was Lenora sitting beside Miss Teresa in the interview, the radio interview, y'all tell me what y'all think down in the comment section. And a lot of things that Miss Teresa said that I think she was mistreated in the hotel. They ran over her. They didn't respect her. Also, when when the mother was speaking, it seemed like they was part of the filmmaking, making of the film. That was somebody either looked like her. I don't know, because they can't make people look like you. So the two individuals that ran out from back there out the door at the hotel, after allegedly seeing Kenneka look like Miss Teresa and Lenora, running up the house. So another thing, excuse me, guys, for a second. Bring the water up there. I'm sorry, I've been drinking coffee, so my throat kind of dry. I thought maybe they was part of the film because Miss Teresa, the mother of Kenneka Jenkins, said that she didn't see the body. The body was in the bag. Okay. And then she allegedly, maybe I misunderstood her, that she saw Kenneka with her facial face. Her face wasn't looking right, like somebody bothered her. I don't know what she's speaking of. She saw an image, a photo of Kenneka. I don't know. But also, yeah, that's pretty much, I think Miss Teresa was taking advantage of looking for her daughter. It was a lot of miscommunication between her and the hotel and the chief, the sergeant, Rosebud. So we dived into that, the radio personnel. We examined that, and Miss Teresa said that she did acknowledge that all the cameras wasn't working, but the cameras showing Kenneka getting on and off the elevator, they are visual. Now, another thing that the mom brought up, it also is that the hotel, the security, the in the meeting that they told her that the security said they didn't see her in the building, period. They didn't see her enter the hotel nor exit the hotel. But for us, we did see Kenneka entering the old hotel and asking. We didn't see her asking the hotel, but we did see her enter the hotel, right? But we didn't see her exit the hotel. Okay, so the hotel make it look like that Kenneka didn't even exist. You know, that's where they making it. And then also they didn't let Miss Teresa walk through the freezer cooler to the freezer. So she really didn't even walk through that, so she don't know. Now let's get to Andrew Home. Now let me make sure I'm finished with Miss Teresa. Another thing that I figured out that she was mentioning something about the activists. Well, they had money, they was collecting money, but some people got locked up, and she told them to use the money. They was people were calling her, and they was telling Miss Teresa that they said that she had the money to get them out, and the whole time the activists had collected money to get the people some help to get out of jail. Excuse me, I am so sorry. And then so let me see. And Miss Teresa mentioned that it was a block of ice in the freezer. And then the personnel, the radio personnel, the female asked her, do she believe that was her daughter? And she said yes. And so she said, yeah, she said, well, if that's your daughter walking out, she said, yes, that's her daughter. Okay. Um, let's get into the Andrew Holmes. Like I said, I'm not gonna hold y'all long. This just a review of what we spoke on, weekly review, what we covered. And lastly, we spoke on Andrew Holmes, the activist. He had the other two guys up there, the other two activists there. So I was confused about a lot of things that Mr. Holmes was saying. And he made sure that he included Jennifer and the other dude. He even called Jennifer somebody else's name. Um, he was some things that Andrew was saying. I didn't know why he kept on saying this is supposed to be an area. What do you call it, y'all? Well, they're not supposed to be in that area, no way. Secure area. That's what he said. That's supposed to be a secure area. So your child could have walked in the freezer. I don't know why he said that. Him, Andrew Home. I don't know why Andrew Home said it, y'all. There's a lot of things that he said that I may not agree with. And then he was mentioning something about he went on a toxicology report. Let me tell y'all something. I noticed something. If he said Kenneka was trying to get back up there with her friends. Kenneka wasn't going to get back up there with her friends because she wasn't even herself. She wasn't even Kenneka. She didn't even, she don't, if anytime you wandering around, somebody done did something to you. But the toxicology report did not mention nothing else. It just prepared me and alcohol. I think it was much of something else, y'all, because she not knowing where she is. So she can't be trying to make it back where she came from because she don't even know where she is. It seems like she blind walking. So you need to ask yourself, when did all of that occur? When did the previously video came in? Because it just ain't right. Something not right. And then he mentioned the refrigerator, the cooler and the freezer. He the first person that did mention the cooler and the freezer. He did say you go in, open a big steel door, and he said you open that, go in there, and to your left, you could open up the other door to get into the freezer. He the first person that demonstrated the freezer to me. So, and that would tell me that if she couldn't get out of this way, she should have felt her way through the other way, like she felt her way out the bathroom. You know what I mean? So it was a lot said at that time while they was filming, and was Miss Teresa and her daughter part of the filming? That's what I wanted to know. You know. Okay. Well, y'all. Let me see what else. Did he let Jenna speak? In a television interview in this news press. He was mentioned. Andrew Home mentioned something about if Kenneka was on fentanyl and all that like that. It's just some things that he said that he was talking like an investigator, but he's not investigating. He's an activist. Activist. Y'all tell me what y'all think in the comment section, and I want to thank you all also. Y'all so fun to be around. Some of y'all people, so fun to be around. Tell me what you think uh, about the video. Like, share, and subscribe. I love y'all. Be safe out there.